Right everyone, we've returned back to the crypt from our last two videos. Great evidence here. We had cat balls going off when something wanted me to see them. We had footprints being heard walking. We left the GoPro. Very eerie in here, so because we have good evidence, we decided to come back for another go down in the crypt. And hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for everyone that subscribed, liking us videos and keep watching us, but we hope you enjoy.
Let's see what we get this time.
I've done it in two parts on our previous video, and I'll put a little thing up in the corner for you to click on so you can watch that. I recommend doing part one then part two obviously, but I hope you guys enjoy that and enjoy this one, and we're going to make a start. Let's start the rampage. You want to take that and start introducing.
Okay, so Matt is just setting up the REM pod at the moment. We have a little service bell there, an old-fashioned one, and of course the cat balls. 1, 2, little spirit static box. 3, 4, and in the corner there is the 5th one where Matt's just put his hand over. And that candle is going out. Yep, a couple of candles, and we've got a music box there which we're going to use a little bit later.
We're calling out to any spirits here that wish to communicate with us. We come with all respect. Just now we believe we heard you set our cat ball off camera. But I want to introduce yourselves properly. My name's Matt.
My name is Sarah. And we come here with respect and in peace.
We were here about 2 weeks ago. We believe you communicated with us. You may remember these devices. You've got these cat balls dotted around, you just tap them and they will go off. Or this black box, and it will go off with a beep. Closer you get, more light. Or we've got this little bird you just need to tap on top. You create a good dinging sound.
Please feel free to, or we invite you to, connect with us through using this equipment and these devices that we've told you about. We'd like to have a conversation with you and connect with you. And because we cannot hear you or see you, we would really like you to, or we'd invite you to use those devices, which will enable us to know that you're here. Yeah, just had a little rustle over there. That candle's gone out, but we ignore that one.
Yeah, out of wax, isn't
Yeah.
it?
We're going to get the spirit talker app out. See if that comes up with anything this time. There we go, so just turning that one on.
I have a device in my hand that you can use your words to communicate with us, because we find it very difficult to hear you. So this just makes it easier, it won't hurt you. The loft.
Just check. If you need any energy, please feel free to use any of the devices that we've pointed out to you. You can use energy from ourselves, from myself, and from Matt, and from the device that's in his hand. They contain batteries, and you can draw energy from them.
We believe we spoke to someone called John when we were last here, and I just heard something fall to your left. Is the spirit of John with us? Can you set something off so we know? Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did.
Just
It's a tiny little tick of a little thing falling. I don't know, you might want to... I mean...
How can we help?
How can we help? You can help by setting off one of our devices. You just need to tap them, walk near them. I'd really appreciate that, please.
It's quite eerily quiet. We've deliberately come up here a second time when it's not raining and there's no wind, so that we can hear a lot better, can't we?
Yeah.
The silence. So there's no dripping, there's no...
We had a lot of outside noise last
Yeah.
time we were here, didn't we?
This time, there's nothing. So, you know how we like to debunk stuff? I'm just looking to see if... Yeah, I mean...
Zachary. What does Zachary mean?
Zachary's a name. There are drips
Yeah.
from the walls. They're... But,
go
I mean,
here.
looking at the ceiling, it's bone dry. And also, the masonry, as we said last time, it's quite firm on there.
Did you just step on the platform behind you?
Possibly.
You were close to it.
Yeah, I can't say I didn't. I'm not sure.
Last time I was in this room, that's when the REM pod went off, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Am I okay being in this room?
Could you give us a sign that you're happy for us to be here? Or perhaps a sign that you would like us to leave if we're not welcome?
What was that? Did you hear that little bump behind you? Or was that you?
I haven't moved.
Ezekiel.
What? Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. So, Ezekiel is a very old-fashioned name. It's like Old English, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't know. I think it is.
Stroke.
Stroke. Same with the name that we got before that. They're very,
Old.
yeah.
We're in a very old place. What do you mean by stroke? I haven't felt any cold breezes yet.
That was me. I just walked right past that. No, I haven't felt anything. But I didn't feel anything last time. You
No,
did, didn't you?
It was always me. Do you remember us from last time? Especially me. The device in my hand, you came through with the words blue eyes. And I have blue eyes. And then you said you wanted me to see you, and then you started setting off cat balls for me. Do you remember? very slow, doesn't it? It's still.
It's extremely, extremely still and heavy in here.
Whisper.
There we go.
Whisper.
Just that says whisper.
Are we talking too loudly? We appreciate your presence. Thank you.
River.
Thank you for communicating with us with our black box. We'll give you some space if that's what you like. Can you please let go of that now, please?
Can you move away from it for us, please? Go back to where you were.
Please leave here.
Please leave here. We had that last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Frightening type thing.
You want us to leave? If you'd like us to leave, would you please give us a sign? A physical sign.
It's like it's trying to grab harder on that because it's going into those little multiple beeps.
Mm-hmm.
Put all your energy into that if you want us to leave then, please. Into that black box that you're making go off with the red light on top.
We know you.
We know
We
you.
know you. You remember us.
You remember us from last time.
So you do remember us?
You say we. How many of you are there? How many spirits are there present with us? Can you give us a number?
It feels horrible in this room.
Really?
Yeah. The spirit that set off our black box, can we have your name please so we know who we're speaking to so we can address you correctly with respect? I bet that's that Chinook.
I can just hear the little rumble, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, we're on our way over here. We were lucky enough to see one doing a land and takeoff in the field because we're quite out in the country here. So that's pretty cool. You feel something over there?
Mm. It feels colder in there. Go up.
Go up.
Oh, this is not working. Go up, do they mean go up?
Yeah, up top because we are underneath the ground here. Basically, the roof of this place, guys, is if you haven't watched our other videos, on ground level. So we are underground.
When you say go up, do you mean go up above us into the grave above us?
Still working okay.
Does not feel nice in there. Did it feel colder in there, or is it just me?
I think it is just you. And you felt this last time. You
Yeah.
felt the temperature change.
Guilty.
I didn't, however.
No.
But that's not to say that that wasn't actually a thing.
Let him see.
Wait and see.
Are we waiting? What are we waiting for? What will we see? The little mosquitoes in here are very occasionally flying to the light on the GoPro.
Were we able to see you? We'll show your presence, please. Like you just did. Just had a knock behind me.
It's weird because it's not like, oh, that sort of knock. Okay.
Yeah. That was outside.
What was that?
It literally sounded like that. Behind me.
The loft.
The loft again.
Got the loft again?
Do you reckon they're referring to the church? Some churches had like a loft space sort of thing, didn't they? Perhaps it did when
Possibly, yeah.
when it was there before it got destroyed.
What can you tell us about the loft?
Mentioned it twice.
It's clearly important to you. I say get the music box out.
I've got something planned for that.
Have you? Sounds
I'm going to
interesting.
past. I'm going to leave the GoPro on its own again, and I'm going to set our laser grid pointing this way,
Okay.
and then I'll have that music box detecting this way as well.
Okay.
So if that goes off, hopefully it'd be seen on the laser grid. Hopefully, if
okay.
something happens, that was my idea of buying the two at the same time.
Nice. Okay. That sounds good. So we'll put that in a bit then.
It doesn't have the same atmosphere as last time. Since we both heard this little sound to our right, and then that cat ball went off camera, it's like it's gone.
Yeah, and we had the door open. It could have left. It literally, I'm not saying it needs the door open, but it was an invitation to leave.
You may enter if you want. I'll put the door open for you now.
And we were stood.
Stomach problems.
Stomach problems. I had stomach problems when I was here last time, remember?
Yes, you did. You actually did. Oh my god.
That's messed up. It's like it's aiming for me again.
Oh, That's scary because I remember you had so much stomach pain.
Yeah. And that was birds, I think. Yeah, birds in the tree. Do you remember me then from last time having stomach issues? Having discomfort? Or was you causing me to get discomfort? Barn? We were just talking about the barn.
Barn at the end of the road and why there was a door at the top and how they facilitated the hay.
But then there's that group that does investigations up here, and on their website they investigate here and they investigate a barn here as well.
Oh yeah, they did.
I don't know what barn it is though. But it's all on this farm.
They did the two together, didn't they?
Yeah.
And there's probably a loft space in the barn.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know where the barn is. Do you know where the barn is?
No, I don't know what barn they're talking about. They know we'd be allowed to go there if we knew, without permission from the owner. Are you referring to the barn then on this farm? Because other investigators have been there before. And is that where the loft is? If I'm correct, can you set off one of our devices please, or speak through to the one that's in my hand?
I'm just going to close this door again.
Yeah.
It's like letting a little bit of noise in. That's it.
I don't like that it said stomach problems.
No, it's too personal, especially calling you Blue Eyes. Remember that last time?
Boots.
Yeah, we're wearing boots.
And also when we were here last time, we had a lot of footsteps, and I did say that it was likened the sound to boots on gravel, boots on stones. I think that was Matt saying that off, although you weren't that close to it.
Well, still might have been me. Are we able to hear you walk around them, please, if that's what you mean? Benjamin.
Thank you.
Is that you, Benjamin? Reckon that's to say yes?
Quite possibly.
Dorothy.
Got a lot of names today.
And old names as well.
The closer you move to that black box, the more lights will light on it. If you move closer, you can light more. It won't harm you.
My name is Mary.
My name is Mary. Hello, Mary. How many of you are here then? Is there 3 of you here? Eleanor, we're getting tons of names.
Tons of names.
Have you noticed that it's only gone crazy since I opened the door?
Yeah.
As well, like you said.
Yeah.
And back in.
It was just a feeling that I had. I just thought it was just a little hunch. With the noise that we heard and the cat ball going off, and then we shut the door. Have you returned? Said Chinook again.
call out if you can keep that REM pod going just while I'm speaking, if I call out the names that's come through in the device in my hand, when the name is mentioned by the spirit that's setting that REM pod off, will you be able to let go, please? Eleanor, Mary, Dorothy, Benjamin, or is it John of Candover that's setting off the REM pod?
Footsteps follow.
Footsteps follow.
We're just talking about footsteps. Let us hear them. Let us hear your footsteps.
You seem familiar.
Seem familiar.
We are
familiar.
We are familiar.
We're here a couple of weeks ago. And you communicated with us back then. Is that you, John of Candover, that's setting off our black box on the floor? Are you able to now let go of the black box, please? Move away. Take your energy away from it. Thank you. No, take your energy completely away. Unlikely.
Are you not able to do that for us? There's bird sound just outside the door, a ticking noise. Bugs flying in front of the camera.
Shall we leave?
Yeah.
Let's leave everything in here running.
Yep.
And we'll see if we capture footsteps, because they're talking about it now. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
The witness knows we've got some light. Have you paused it?
I'm just going to pause now.
Oh, I'm back. It's just me on my own if you prefer that. She seems to be always aiming everything at me. Oh shit. Did you just move in front of our music box? You can use your words through the device in my hand again. I'm not going to
We
stay.
should stay.
I'm not going to stay here. What do you want from me? You able to tell me that?
Shop.
Shop. Do you ever set off one of our devices? If it's okay just for me being on my own in the crypt with you? Like our black box, the REM pod, that you've been using a lot, or one of the cat balls?
Under the ground.
Yes, we are under the ground. You had a church above you. This was where you were buried. You believe that John Candover was buried down in this crypt right in front of me. If you were buried in this crypt, are you able to do something? Set our devices off, throw something, make a sound, please. That's me setting that off. Stick it in my body. That's me again. I might set off that cat ball as well.
I'm very close by.
Okay. I'm buried close by. You were buried in this crypt, correct? In this concrete tomb right in front of me? Is that where you were buried? When I'm pointing at? If I'm correct, you're able to set something off on our devices, please?
I'm with my parents.
Is your parents buried with you? Is that in this crypt or is that in the graveyard above us? Are you able to set off our music box again, please, like you did as I came in? That's the little box that's on top of the white rock.
Associated.
Associated. That's really good. Very cool. That's me.
Zachary.
What again?
But you've got Zachariah. Or
Oh yeah.
Ezekiel.
Hmm.
What is that called? That's
I don't think you want guys, but I'll leave it to it. I don't know if you want to reset.
I'm gonna leave it. Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording now.
Right. Is there anyone in here who would like to speak with me now that I'm on my own?
Williams.
Williams.
My home.
This is your home. This is your place of rest.
Senses.
I am using my senses. Oh, I just heard that. I'm using my eyes, my sound, my ears, my sense of touch, and how cold it is in here. Are you able to make that noise again for me? Nobody's here to harm you or to mock you. We would just like to hear your story. You're underground.
My name is Robert.
Robert. Is there a Robert here? You are buried underground, close by. Would you be able to connect with me?
It's just me again on my own. You seem to prefer me being on my own. You always seem to be aiming at me for some reason. You able to tell me why? Is it just because you like me? Or do I give off something? You can use your words again through this, say sentences or just single words like you've been doing.
only 5.
Are you a child then? Only 5 years old? Can you set something off if that's correct, please? Or would you like me to leave now? You've gone awfully quiet. I spoke to someone who said they were buried close by.
Argue.
I'm not arguing. It's just Sarah coming in. Not really. Just I'm only 5 and arguing.
That's pretty much like what I had when I was nothing.
It just feels normal now.
Yeah.
Do you know what the weird thing is? This corner here is where I had the ground last time.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's strange. Let's stop going crazy.
Yeah. Shall I open the door?
Yeah.